No. Mm-mm. What's this old man at? Get your ass over here. Damn, you be like hiding your name, hiding your online status, because then I can't ever invite you. Mild? Oh, God. Ooh. God. Not nice. Onyx, what are you doing? You just said you were ready. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm. What the fuck is this nigga? What? Oh my God, this thing. Alex, did you die? Damn, it's like I restart the stream and everybody just vanishes. So triggering. I'm dead, yo. Oh my God. Where did you go? One of these 7 people better be him. One of these 7 people better be him. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Onyx, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Did you die? Like, what happened? What happened? Oh my goodness, what the fuck happened? Oh my god. Something must be going on. Something must be going on. Something must be going on that I don't know about. It's probably a superhero fight. I'm probably just tripping. I'm just gonna go on YouTube and just look at shit. There we go. I was wondering, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what is going on? Mm-hmm.
Hey, child.
Oh
How's
my
life
god,
been treating you?
mixed bag, honestly. Jesus Christ, I could write a whole movie on. Oh yeah, all right. So I was gonna tell you about that story time and stuff. And
Go
no,
ahead.
it's a good one. It's a good one.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you about it. I'm just basically what happened. Remember when I went out to Cheesecake Factory that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling my friend, cause my friend went with me. He's young, like he's like 17 and stuff, and I was telling him, you can't be joking like that with women like that. Like he was making like sexual jokes and stuff. So I was telling him like, you can't be doing that. But what was even more interesting about it was that after I went to that party, that girl that I was, that I thought I was friends with blocked me.
Yeah.
She just random blocked me out of nowhere. Yeah, she
What
ran like.
happened? Damn, you get blocked more than most people I know, child.
You would think I'd be doing something, but I'm like, I just exist. I don't.
I'm like, yo, like, honest, like, Damien, it ain't helping
You-
get this blocked this often.
No, here's the thing. For some reason, I don't know. Crazy people are like attracted to me. Maybe they slip under my radar because I'm definitely not. I'm like anti-crazy over here. So I don't understand why I'm attracted to. In high school, definitely, because my friend's like a pathological liar. My female friend is and stuff.
I understand, Chris.
What was I saying? Yeah, so the crazy thing with her was that she displayed weird behaviors before. Because we'd be out in the street and stuff, and she would, I'd run into her occasionally, and she would look at me funny. Like, she'd have a evil glare in her eyes, like she wanted to kill me. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I do? Like, she looked like, like Nina and Anna. That kind of thing. But it made no sense, because I'm like, I did nothing to her for her to act that way.
I think, well, I'm sorry that happened. But Janae, I thought she was a strong character though, Chris. Because people play her like crazy in like regular videos I be watching.
Goodness, this fucking game just doesn't like me.
Oh shit.
The game, I told you, it keeps doing that. That's why I restarted it, because I'm like, I don't want this problem anymore. But it keeps doing that. I'll just make another one and add you out.
No problem. I'll get in the match in the meantime. Wait till you're ready.
That is ridiculous. Honestly, I'm telling you, it's no other game that does this. It's only Tekken. No, you would think.
I know Michael was going with solo assassin and Soul Calibur 6. Like, he can't play stuff. Like, for some reason, anything he plays Soul Calibur, shit will not work. He plays any other game he touches, just fine.
Oh, so it's...
Soul Calibur 6, so it shit just crashes on him every time. It just crashes. And he loves that game. He really was disappointed. He's like, I gotta drop Soul Calibur. Not because I hate the game, it's because the game just doesn't work on my console no more.
That's fucked up. It's probably because of the Namco issue, because Namco, oh god, they don't... Netcode is just not their middle name. Not their name at all.
I hope not, Chris. Honestly, Roman Janae is way easier to use than Angel. And number two, Roman Janae hasn't even been in that many games compared to Angel. So, and like I said, so people can't really go, oh, people like her, but don't play her. Well, shit. How much keep up with players don't play certain characters unless they're top tier. Let's keep it real.
Oh, hi Chris, by the way. How are you?
Oh, Chris, Damien said hello if you can hear him. So yeah, like I said, people don't play, so just because a character isn't top tier doesn't make them less popular. Shermie, how many people are playing Shermie at high level? Meantime, Shermie is played a lot.
I mean, Shermie, you know, that when you have a body
Shermie,
like
people
that,
like Shermie, but you just don't see her at high level tournaments. Because she's a grappler, and grapplers always do have a hard time being effective at high level play.
This isn't gay. I'm gonna get real homophobic with this game. I don't want to get canceled, but like, cancel me just for like one night, and then you know.
You're talking about Tekken, so I mean, as long as people know its content is all that matters. I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2, Chris. No, hopefully I'm somewhere in the ballpark.
But yeah, basically, she blocked me for no reason, but she displayed weird behaviors before because we'd see each other out in the street occasionally, and she would be like, sometimes she would be nice and say hi and stuff and have a conversation with me. Other times she would just look like she wants to kill me. And knowing me, listen, I get along with almost everybody. There's some bad apples, of course, you know, so it's not everybody, but...
Like I said, I try to start going, like, I'm always on that person, don't start none, won't be none. Like,
yeah.
I don't look for trouble, but if you come with me, you will find it. But I'm like, I don't start... Like I like to treat people the way I want to be. I treat people the way I want to be treated. So naturally, I don't look for drama.
Yeah, don't fish for counter hits, because it's gonna hurt. But yeah, she just did that randomly, and but I got weird behaviors from her before because she not only did she do that, like, you know, stare at me strange in the street, and then there was one time I saw her in the corner store and she just was like, she was acting like a high school girl, giggling and shit. It was so weird. It was so weird. She was just acting strange in the store.
Oh shit, nice Haji.
She was acting really strange in the store. It didn't make any sense because I'm like, did I talk about her too bad or something? But I'm like, nobody really knows that we both exist in the same universe like that. So it's like, how would she even be acting like that? And I think it's just like a mental issue or something, because that's just not normal behavior that you do. If you know you're friends with someone, you wouldn't act that way. Or you consider someone like, oh, bestie, you wouldn't act that way, you know?
Fair enough.
What was even weirder...
Haji didn't like me.
He tried to...
Haji did not like me. Like, I won. So I'm not salty, but he won. I gave him I hit rematch. I'm thinking, okay, at least I'll do a first 2 before I try to give you another match. There was 12 Vanessas. Of course they were, Chris. I'm surprised there weren't Vanessas on every team. Vanessa's top tier in King Fighter Spit team right now. Like, if you don't play Vanessa at high level, you're doing yourself a disservice. Oh, the invite's gone. Okay, I went to go check your invite. I'll just wait for you in the meantime. Go back to
that's because the game kept canceling on me. Like, it kept like...
Yeah, it's understandable. I'm gonna go back to... I'll play Treasure Battle, so when you already... I just accepted you right away. So Treasure Battle is offline. Hey, Gato is that man, Chris. Gato is gonna be a problem, and I bet you next patch he's going to be stronger than he is now. I bet you. But Shune is very unfortunate about Shune though. Shune, I don't know why. I think he was a strong character in 14, but in 15 he's really just mediocre. And I feel like he has more setups in 15 than he does in 14. But oh well. Okay, go back, Damien.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so what ended up with that girl, like, she basically, like, did that, but, you know, the funny thing is that my art teacher, because we met each other at the art school, that's, like, the place where, like, I kind of met a good portion of the newer friends in my life outside of high school, but, you know, that consistently stayed in my life you know, and actually went to parties when I invited them, you know. But yeah, like basically, he was telling me, he was like, you know, she's kind of weird, and I'm like, what do you mean? Does she say anything? Does she do anything? And he said, no, she's just weird. And of course, you know, Temperance, the girl, like, she didn't tell me anything herself, because I mean, of course, the person who, you know, who's the culprit, they're not going to tell you they're crazy. They're just going to not know, you know, their own crazy.
Well, a lot of people who are considered crazy don't consider themselves crazy. It makes it tricky.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was, because, like, she slipped under my radar a bit, because, again, it was, like, it was weird stuff, but, like, I want to hold on to the past and be like, you looked at me weird in the store, so I'm not going to invite you to my, you know, my gatherings and shit. But, like, I just wanted to just get over it, because I'm like, maybe she was just having a hard time. That's still weird, and it's still unacceptable to act that way, but, again, you know, I was willing to just let the shit go and just move on with it, but then it was like, we had this good time, this good party, well, this good time and stuff, and then she had a good time herself. She was adamant about wanting to go, because she was talking about, like, oh, I don't know you like that, and this and that. I actually have screenshots of, you know, the messages and stuff if you wanted to see them after the stream.
I mean,
because it's interesting.
On Facebook or on Twitter, you know, I don't mind a good read, but it's so unfortunate, you know, it's messy like that.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, because again, you know, I always talk about how, like, people would be blocking me, and you would think I'd be doing something, or, you know, I'd be on, like, that Gabby Hanna shit, you know, playing victim or something, but I'm like, nah, it really does happen. Because, you know, there's some crazy people out here, people that, you know, pretend they like you or are going through shit, but instead of, like, because the thing is, it wasn't just she blocked me, she blocked everybody in my group chat. Because the thing is, you know, the guy was making sexual jokes. I talked to him, and she forgave him. I even have screenshots of that too. She forgave him, and she was like, "Oh, I don't take him seriously, just a kid." But then, you know, 10 days later, when I asked her, because I know she blocked me on Instagram, because she didn't say shit. She was gonna not say shit and just block us all, basically, until I asked her. Because I get nosy. I ask people shit. Like when I know something's up, I ask people shit. I'm like, "What's going on here? What's this for?" And I was just asking her. I'm like, "Is everything okay? You know, are you doing okay? You know, I noticed she blocked us all. Why was that? Like, I noticed that was weird, because she said she pushed everybody away. I'm like, that's a weird thing to do.
Me, y'all didn't do nothing. No one did that to her in that group that make her feel that way.
No, not anything that went unchecked or went, you know, unresolved, because everything that happened was resolved. But for some reason, she just got kind of strange about it all and just blocked us all. And the weird thing is that she blocked people who did nothing to her. That's the weird thing.
Maybe she just want to get rid of all parties involved. It probably wasn't personal, just, you know, get rid of all parties involved.
I mean, that would make sense if she, you know, if she had issues with everybody, or like, because I asked her.
I'm trying to think my best. I don't know the girl, so I'm trying to think maybe her logic.
But the thing is, though, that whole night, I was making sure she was okay. I was checking. I'm like, "Are you okay? Trust me, I'm gonna talk to him. Trust me, because you know what? Because I'm a good friend like that. I'm gonna make sure like all my peoples are okay." And I did that. I did all the work that I was supposed to do. I didn't let anything go.
Damien. Oh, that's dope, Chris. But I'm glad, you know, less people are playing Ralph and Terry, but also it means less people playing them means there's less chance of them getting nerfed. That's the only part. Less chance of them getting nerfed. People still stick on Vanessa like glue, but they're dropping Terry and Ralph. That means Ralph and Terry are not going to be in danger in a couple months. Because, you know, developers got small brains. They ain't going to remember that. They're going to say, well, wait, what you guys mean Ralph and Terry need nerfs? People don't play them no more.
They do the same shit with Lucky Chloe. Oh, yeah. So yeah, the thing is, I made sure, like, you know, I checked up on her, and she, you know, she had like a very, kind of like my personality, but like, it was just something off about her that was like, just making it not genuine completely. Because even people were telling me, because my friend Lamont, he knows when someone's fake usually, because he tells me, because my friend is really smart. So he scopes it. He even knows when I be, you know, lying or when I'm like playing about something. Well, mostly playing, because like I don't lie to Lamont like legitimately, because I have no reason to. But I mean, like, if I'm joking about something and I'm like, oh, you know, I moved to Bluebell, PA, he's gonna be like, no, you didn't. Because, you know, I show my friends like that. Everybody, you know, even you know I do that. So it, you know, everybody gets it the same way. But yeah, he knows. But he even said, you know, he couldn't really read her because it just wasn't really nothing to really go off of, because it wasn't anything obvious. Because I mean, she really wanted to be there, but she said she didn't want to be invited, which is weird. I'm like, because you said, because she was going on like, oh, are they going to like me? I'm like, yeah, they're going to like you. Why wouldn't they? I thought that was a little weird that she was obsessing over that a little bit. That was a red flag, too. Because, you know, if I'm telling you they're going to like you, I mean, why would you be obsessing over that? Like, that's not a big deal. I mean, who
maybe
cares?
just because you feel like they're gonna like her, maybe she feels differently. Everybody's confidence is different.
That's true, but that was just a red flag on my end, because usually that's usually a sign of insecurity or a sign of someone being, because usually, I'm never like that. If I go somewhere, I'm like, you know, who cares if people like me or not. I
don't want to go somewhere I feel like I don't like either. Like, one thing about me, like, I'm very secure in myself. I mean, I still got self-esteem issues, but I'm very secure in myself. But like, then I ain't trying to go nowhere people don't like me either.
Yeah, but I made sure everybody talked to her though. So, you know, whatever the reason was she did that was just really dumb. It reminds me of, you remember Teen Titans, right?
Yeah, of course. Two Andys, that's dope. Two Andys. Andy seems really strong in King of Fighters 15, though. I must say, I don't like here for him, but Andy does seem strong in King of Fighters 15 to us. So I'm not surprised about that. You continue, Damien. When I stop talking, you can continue.
Yeah.
I just don't want to ignore Chris, because Chris is my friend, too, and I'm like trying to make sure I'm also interacting with Chris.
Yeah, you want to make sure, you know, you're not like, you know, making sure everybody gets their shine. Everybody gets their fame.
Two things equally. I enjoy talking to Chris. Number two, it's like he's one of the few people who always comes to my damn boring ass Twitch stream, so I'm always going to acknowledge Chris. But I know ultimately you are having a conversation.
Boring? I can't believe you.
It's boring.
I mean, it's only boring if you make it that way. But like, if you have people in there, it's going to be fun.
Shum damn.
I mean, you want to talk about?
I fucking hate you.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, it was just a little abnormal. I mean, but I made sure everybody talked to her. But you know, it's just her behavior was just really weird after it. Even everybody in that chat, and it was like a small gathering. It was like only like 5 people all together, including her and myself. So it really wasn't that big. But she had a great time. And my friend,
I'm glad she had a great time eventually.
Yeah, she did.
You know, I just hope the blocking situation gets resolved.
It's just not. I told everybody, I'm like, I'm not fucking with her anymore. Because I already had weird signs about her before. And also, that was really rude because, basically she was talking shit about my other friend like that, who was, you know, younger, that she forgave, and then was like, oh, that boy was so disrespectful. I'm like, but you forgave him, though. And you even said yourself you didn't care, so why would you change your mind that quick? How do you? The only way you do that is if you have
people are weird like that, and people are young. Some young people do dumb things.
No, but me and her are like the same age though, and I don't act like that. If I have an issue with someone, I go to someone directly. People's maturity are different.
How? Fuck, Lily, you bitch.
It's funny, I'm playing Lily. But yeah, I mean, that still doesn't excuse it. Like, you still can't act like that. Like, you're responsible for what
like, as an adult, you're responsible for your actions, but you can't control what adult does. At the end of the day, it's about to be their free will. If adult decides to be a dickhead, they have all the human right to be a dickhead. Now, is it fair? Is it right? No, but it's their fucking prerogative.
I mean, you say so, but I know damn well if I was a dickhead, I'd lose everything.
I mean, yeah, we all had content. Like, if I was a dickhead, I'd lose everything too. I wouldn't have friends or a job. I wouldn't have people who fuck with me. There's consequences being a dickhead, but it doesn't mean you can't be one. I didn't say there were no consequences. I just
only be one if a person deserves it. If they don't deserve it and you being that way, yeah, nah. But yeah, she Because we was joking about, I was joking about, because I'm like, this girl is so stupid. You just turned on the best friend group you ever could have. Like, that's what's so funny about it, because it's like,
you know, it's probably better for you guys at the end that she's not your friends no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I bought this girl a cheesecake slice, too, thinking, you know, because I'm like, you know, oh, she's really happy to be here. I'm not thinking in my head, oh, she's going to turn on us. Because it's funny, because I was talking to Lamont shortly after we dropped her off at her house, because she lives on my block. Because I saw where she goes there. I'm like, oh, she lives here. I didn't know she was that close. But I was talking to him shortly. I was like, Lamont, that's the girl that was looking at me weird in the corner store, and then giving me weird looks, but then also being friendly to me at times. But I forgave her, so it's all good. But then she does that like days later, and then I'm like, damn. Maybe it was good I had that talk because I'm like, my intuition's telling me something's not right. Something's not right.
Yuri. I thought Yuri is slept on, Chris. I forgot Yuri still has all the crazy tools that she had. Like I feel like Yuri is like a just as good in 15 as she was in 13, but people don't really play her like that. But I'm happy about Isla though. I'm happy that Isla's getting a lot of usage. How's Dolores, by the way? Dolores is pretty strong. Sometimes people ain't playing Dolores.
Maybe they don't play Yuri because they don't like watching girl-on-girl action.
Oh Lord. No, KF-15 somebody that has, too many, you only really play like 5 characters in that game in your set. And those 5 being Vanessa, Terry, Ralph, Elizabeth, and Dolores. Oh, 7 Dolores is hyped. Dolores Squad alive. I'm happy. You know me, I love my Dolores. But I like I said, the situation you have friends, Damien, all I can do is like, hey, just take, not everybody's gonna be your friend for life.
Oh no, I'm telling you,
some people come in your life to teach you a lesson and not there to
Well, that means because she ain't teaching me nothing except don't trust these hoes.
Oh,
but I'm gonna teach her ass a lesson. I'm gonna be like, you do that shit, you getting consequences. That's what I tell myself. The day someone be's fake to me, I'm like, oh, that's how it is. Fine, easy block. I'm like, you want to block me? I'll block you back. Because that's exactly what I did. I'm like, oh, blocking us, and we've been nice to you. Block you back. Don't come back, bitch. And I sent my friends a meme on her too, because I have a picture of us together, but I put like a clown nose on her nose, and then I put fake and stuff all over. It was funny. They was cracking up. But yeah, never, because I say this all the time in Tekken 2, don't ever take me for no fool like that. Never take me for no fool. You will regret it. You're going to learn this matchup. It's so funny, because it's like, I'm like the nicest person on earth, but I can be a total dick when you fuck with me.
Well, it's fair. I'm glad you have a dickhead side. Don't let no one take advantage of you.
No, that shit.
And I'm guessing, does anyone play Heiner, Benamaru, Robert, and freaking, trying to think who else, Iori in high level, Chris? Also Chezuru. Does anyone play Chezuru? I'm starting to feel like Chezuru's not the hype that people wanted. Like,
they're gonna do her like Jun Kazuma in Tekken 2.
Like, Chezuru did not live up to none of the hype that I thought she was gonna live up to.
God, they better not do this to June when she gets in Tekken 8.
Oh, Jun's different, but Tekken's a different game.
Well, yeah, Tekken's not like as diverse as King of Fighters, if I'm being honest, because they don't. I mean, they keep mostly the same fighters, but they remove people for no reason to. Whereas King of Fighters
removes only really unpopular characters. For the most part, I honestly Tekken 5, Tekken pretty much kept the roster growing. One Iori, I'm screaming. Wow, a lot of characters. May's gonna be so different, Chris. When we get to May and King of Fighters, it's gonna be a whole different ball game.
I will say that they got rid of Bruce, even though a lot of people I'm pretty sure played Bruce though in Tag 2. I remember seeing him a lot. I'm not really sure why they, unless they wanted something different. But I'm like, you kind of shot yourself in the leg. I mean, you could have just used a whole nother.
Robert's decent still. I'm glad I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just used like a whole nother character, or make a whole nother character with the new move list. I don't know. Yeah,
that's how the case be. Like rumor has it, you can't believe what you read on the internet all the time. But rumor has it that freaking there's gonna be a new character that takes a lot of Negan's moves. Because Negan's not gonna come back in Tekken 8, obviously. But it's gonna be because they like Negan's moveset. There's gonna be a character that takes Negan's moveset.
Yeah, I mean, because Negan's not even from Tekken, but like he's also like from a dead series too, because the series like it literally ended. So it's like it's like adding them back is like not doing nothing. You're just adding back. He's not
part of the second guest characters usually don't come out. Only guest character ever came back in games back to back was My Share New and Dead Alive 5 and 6. Most guest characters one and done. Fucking Claudio, man. Fucking hate these matchups.
I want to play him, but like his fucking dash is like kind of weird. where his
He's
move
a
was
strong
so
character, you know what you're doing, because he does a lot of safe on block shit. But
weak.
the nigga
Yeah,
is annoying.
so-
I used to fight this guy named Stolen Fate that used to beat my ass all the time with Claudio. I finally beat him like the last time we fought each other. I finally got my win on him.
Well, that's good. I don't see Claudio often anyway. It's kind of like
No, he's
Alyssa
not
was.
surprisingly not a popular character, but he's strong. He's like Shaheen, like strong but not popular. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be back. At least he has a chance of returning. Whereas
Yeah, because the
Shaheen
story.
might not.
Claudio's actually very much tied to this main story. That's what saves Claudio. Claudio is tied to the main story.
Yeah, characters like maybe Katarina probably. Like,
Katarina's in. I want Katarina back. I don't care. I don't care what we. I like Katarina. I really do. So I want Katarina
too.
back.
They keep. It's funny they slut shame her all the time. I'm like, we know we have Anna in this game, right? You know we have
I
all
don't
these
care.
other.
Katarina's a fictional character and nothing wrong being sexy. Even Katarina was a slut in the Tekken universe. What's the matter? One Athena, one Benamara. That's fair. And one Kate Ash. No Maximus, right? But where's all his fans? Where's all his fucking fans? No Maximus, though. Into it. I'm disappointed there's no Coolers, though. But, oh well. Coolers not as strong in this game as she was in previous games. I'm glad that she's not King of Fighters 11 strong. Because Cooler was busted in King of Fighters 11.
Plus, what's crazy is that like Katarina is like basically everything like a popular character could be. Easy to use, voluptuous design, and it's like
Yeah,
for some
she's
reason
a cool
she's
character.
not
I like
popular.
Katarina. Her story isn't strong, but guess what? Not every character has like a crazy strong story. Then that's what hurts Katarina. Katarina's story is mediocre. But you know, hey.
Yeah, like if you want to hate her for that, fine, because that's true.
Like, you know how many characters that take out
Shit.
mediocre stories? Poor Phoenix, for example. Poor Phoenix's story been the same shit over and over. The strongest in the world! Like, no one cares.
Nobody does. I guess they don't think the story's important, but I'm like,
But if you're not, but don't get me wrong, some of the guys that come good stories, like Steve, Nina, Leo, Eddie had a good story in the beginning, but got clownish real fast. But overall, it is what it is. But like, they're not much. With fighting games, like I said, even with I can say something Forbidden. Not every character in my Forbidden universe is a major player. I love all my OCs. Don't get me wrong, I love some more than others. But because it's impossible for everybody to be important. But at the same time, just because the characters that have a story that's focused on the central plot doesn't make them less important to have in the game.
No, that's true. I mean, that's fine.
That's not every character gotta be bona fide badass. 3 Kukris, that's not bad at all. Kukri is strong in King of Fighters 15. I think he's just hard to use. He's not on hell hard, honestly, but he is hard to use. But Kukri is very strong. Bet you I see the shit that Destro does with Kukri. Oh my god, Destro makes Kukri like a fucking boss character. So Damien, you gonna try to send me another request?
Hopefully, I'll try.
It's because last time I'm kind of getting, I'm ready to go lay down. But that's why I'm staying on here just waiting for you. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We just gotta try another time.
Yeah, this game sucks. I'm gonna go on Google, give it a bad review, and be like 1 out of 10. Don't play it. I'm gonna be a Karen today. I mean, I don't have the blonde hair. I have red hair. But once I get the blonde hair, I'll really be a Karen. But I mean, yeah, R.I.P. to her. We won't miss her. Oh, you got Brittany Dawn her ass, because I can nothing people in a minute. It's not fun. Be like, kill scammer.
I'm not gonna complain. I don't think we were online.
That's because they nerfed him so hard, all the fakes literally left him. They're like, we don't want him no more. He's not broken enough.
I mean, he's still a monster, but he's not as strong as he used to be. That I know.
That's what my ass always been faithful to Alyssa. I still use her, even though nobody else does.
2 Marys, 3 Clarks. Well, okay, that's at least something. We're cooking with 5. I mean, this character variety, though, which I'm liking. I'm liking the character variety in the tournaments quiz. I really am. But yeah, Vanessa is doomed. Vanessa, if someone don't figure out her weakness before towards the end of April, she's getting nerfed. And I feel like Essay's gonna fuck it up and nerf her too much, but make her useless. Vanessa is in danger of nerf. Terry and Ralph might survive, but Vanessa, you in the with Whoopi Goldberg in that movie, you in danger, girl.
That's so random and funny.
Your ass is definitely on the nerfing block. Because
He's
too
like,
many people
you
play
in
you at a high level, and they do it well with you. You're in danger. Your ass is so...
You're gonna make me
What?
choke on my food. That's not fun.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
For some reason, I can picture her saying that to Vanessa. Why, like Vanessa is like Bella Thorne when she got mad with Igor. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that controversy, but that was something. Oh God, but yeah, what I do is like, because I know people, because I always expect the worst from people. I expect people to wrong me. Sometimes it's like irritating because it's
I'm
like,
the same
damn,
way. That's
can
why
I
I'm
get
so
like
hard for
some
me to trust.
stability? Yeah, and I'm like, like, damn, you know me for a minute. Why would you not trust me? But then I'm like, you know what? It makes total sense. It makes total sense because there are a lot of people who will do weird shit like that, and then, it will surprise you. You'll be like, what the fuck? I did nothing wrong. What's going on here? And it's like,
That's people for you.
yeah, and it's like, I've had that one too many times. Part of me feels like it's because it's like, if I was, like a straight dude, would it like, would I be going through this stuff? Would I be going through it? But then another reason is like, am I just overlooking signs that are, really bad and stuff like that? Am I overlooking people, or am I not getting to know people enough?
Well, I don't think it's only overlook. I think it's one part is sometimes we put our guards down too much with people because we want to. I think it's natural for most humans, not all humans, obviously, that we want to see the good in people.
Yeah, I mean, because I was willing to just look past it because I'm like, well, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of me harping over something stupid like that? I mean, is it super dumb? Yeah, but it was a strange thing.
Hold on, Damien. Think about a Whip, and I don't hate Whip, but and something needs to be said about Whip. She is a character I don't feel like works in the 3D era KOF. I don't think she works because I never hear like no matter what SEC do it, she doesn't seem like she's ever gonna be strong enough to matter.
They need to give her some plus frames or something. Probably.
Something, but Whip like one of those kind of people like her, but she sucks at every 14 she was ass, and she's pretty much ass in 15 as well. For bombs here, understanding.
I guess she's like the Zelda of King of Fighters, maybe.
I don't know.
The character where like it's so much potential, but like fucked up by their frames.
Like, and I don't get it. Whip was pretty decent in the 2D era, but once KF made that 3D era shift, Whip just like one of those characters that do their best to buffer. She just doesn't seem to matter in the meta. She never seems to matter. I don't get it. This is why I want the idea that K-10 needs a big revamp in the next saga. But that's just me.
They need to whip her into shape.
So I've got, I love this character, but this character sucks.
Yeah, they better give Samsung Sam those buffs that she needs. Maybe they should like promote her more, like make like Whip sell like a cell phone or something, and say like it's Samsung Sam.
Oh God!
And no, be like, SK, I'll call your mom.
SK just got. I don't know. Like I'm neutral. I don't hate Whip. Is Whip one of my favorite characters in KOF? No, but she's one of those characters. I don't mind her. I really don't. I don't mind Whip.
I mean, she's
however,
cute,
it's just to me it's like I just don't get. I love when those moves just dodge each other.
Nope. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, no. No! Piece of shit. I heard that. Because I muffled that in my hand and just
it's the fakeness for me.
Oh my god, this playstyle is like unbeatable. I swear, if you was a random nigga on tech and you'd be getting cheat cards right now, I'd be like, one and done that ass. Like, see you in a blue moon. Mm-mm. Put those buttons down.
Fine.
Let's see how good you are at crouching. What the fuck? Oh, hell I've been programmed to destroy you. Oh god, I hate you so much.
No, y'all Cheryl Eater? Shit, man. But Angel got placed, though. I'm happy to hear people play Angel. Miss, oh, she's too hard. No one like Angel. She just kicks his ass. But people actually play her at tournaments. Fascinating.
Oh, you know what other thing I like about KOF 15? It's sometimes a little annoying, but like, you know, when you do the level 3 comics, it'd be like, time to stone. Wait,
time with the climax. Is this gonna finish you? Your announcer does be extra sometimes. Also, the announcer kills me in King of Fights. Whenever your player does win a round, but the announcer, let's say you're playing one, player two, you beat me one round, I beat you next round, then you beat me, and it will say to you, player one finally takes the round. Player one already took a round at the beginning of the fucking match. How are you now fucking saying now, player one finally takes the round? That shit irks me. Like, you stupid bitch, player one, or player two for that matter, already took a round. Finally takes a round means they didn't win nothing until now. You can't say, they finally take a round when they already won a round. Shit makes the announcer is kind of annoying. Like, it's okay at times. I like an announcer when he does like the character intros, especially when he does the Otamawaga intro, but I don't like him during regular matches, in between matches.
I'm trying not to duck her, but it's like I'm tempted to because I don't want to eat her up. Keeps fucking getting me.
That was funny. Nice. Nice. Chow how! House Ray! Let's say House Ray.
Please punish.
I see. Nice.
Just, oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Chris is funny. Like that, he's just so ridiculous sometimes. I'm switching to Fakwa. Play a couple matches of Fakwa with you, then we'll call tonight.
But yeah, on the good news, my squad is back to 4. Well, technically it's bigger than that. It's just that people around my age and stuff. But I consider you and Darnell part of that squad, so
That's good. Thank you.
yeah. I wish I lived in my area because then I would hang out with y'all like all the time. But...
I mean, I would hang out with you too, but you know, being a New Yorker. Being New York
yeah,
is like
then
people.
it's like...
I said I was supposed to be at my mom's. I was so mad. Plus, I told you text you earlier I could play because originally I was gonna tell you no, I can't play you till next week. But my coworker, she called out last minute, and like, well, honestly, I have to work Sunday now. Like, fuck, man, I can't go to my mom's house until tomorrow after work. I was supposed to be at my mom's house tonight, but I had to wait. Now I gotta wait till tomorrow. What the? I was like, come on.
What? I don't wait. What is with this game? It's like I don't know if it's because I'm too lazy to do extra buttons, but it's not allowing me to do anything.
Sometimes Tekken's a patient game. I know it sucks, because I learned that the hard way too, and you fight certain assholes online. Tekken's a patience game, though, Damien. It's really patient. You can't always think it's your turn. Sometimes you just gotta be like, yeah, I'm irritated, because this motherfucker keep pressing buttons on me, but you also gotta be like, if you're not willing to wait in Tekken, you're gonna struggle.
No, but the thing is, I win a lot of matches, and then
because you think it should be your turn, it means it's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, but like I win a lot of matches and I have really good days, but for some reason I just don't my body just doesn't feel like doing the mix up right, doing it the right way.
Well, sometimes you gotta play that sneaky way. You can't always be like playing because you play simple because it's easier for you to remember the buttons and shit. You're not gonna be good at like, oh, that's simple, so I know how to counter that. Nice.
Yeah, these characters will
play
blow
that they
you the
can't
fuck
find
up.
matches on Strive either line or has. Oh, nice. Yes, Strive is very active. I saw Strive stream earlier. Strive is very active. I can't wait to play Strive next week. This week because Testament's coming out.
Oh, this fucking character.
I cannot wait to play Testament. I really cannot. I'm super excited about Testament. Nice, that was funny.
Oh.
Nice. See? Mixers pay off, and you're like, I'm getting fucked up right now. That's I tell you something. Like you can't. And I know it's like annoying, but you can't always play the easy style. That always comfortable. It's fit. Sometimes you gotta go for the gimmick. You got to, because it will get you into the surviving the match. You can't always be like simplistic. Simplistic is good against you fighting some fucking noob. But you gotta make it. First of all, with Tekken, I don't know if it's harder. Simplistic is good when you know your opponent's dumb or you got them by the wall. But if you want to survive a Tekken, you gotta have a lot of patience. Patience is like a motherfucker, and I mean that shit about our heart.
Dumb.
And you gotta be able to capitalize on your damage. Cause Tekken, and a lot of times with Tekken, people think, oh, and it's I make this mistake too, and I'm talking about someone who makes this mistake myself. People think, rushing, get that. But let me try to hit a button to stop my opponent's pressure. You can't. Sometimes a good portion of Tekken, it's just waiting for your turn.
In some characters you can do that with, but Katarina, oh my god, it's boring. It's boring.
Well, shit, Damien, what you want, boring, but you win, or trying to rush the pace and you take the L.
I mean, it just depends
Boring,
on
sometimes you hate boring over being overzealous and screwing it up. Yeah, Strive is active. I'm probably gonna play Strive when I come back from Brooklyn. I think I need to get back into Strive because I need to get ready, and I do want to play a little bit more onxye before I play Testament. It just Strive to me like I don't know. The game is pretty to look at, but God, I ain't gonna cap. It is boring for me.
Nope.
Nice. Just put that hop
Give me the wall. Yes, give me the wall.
Nice.
Get him. Taser, taser, taser. Remember that video? Taser, taser, taser. she mooned her ass.
That's true. Oh man, but that would be a nightmare in Tekken. Honestly, she'll be a nightmare. I don't think, you know, you think Akuma, people think Geese and Akuma bad? No, Vanessa would be a nightmare.
Ooh, she'd be a 2D ass Steve.
Yes, and Steve is annoying that, and I think what Vanessa can do. And Vanessa would have neither.
I'll never forget that shit, that video you sent me. That was too funny. And she mooned the shit out that lady, and then she chased her.
Yeah, that shit, like, and she was good, like, she was talking shit, but like, she started to show her fucking ass. She fucked it up.
She was like, listen, ma'am, I'm an ally, but I don't roll that way.
Like, shit, like, girl, like, what made you think that you could show your butt and that life's gonna be okay for you?
Yeah, she had to listen, she not with that gay shit.
All she should have did is, you know, talk her shit and left. All she should have did was talk her shit and left. And when she said, I would put my pants down, like, girl, really?
I'm like, oh my god.
Like, all she had to do is just like, you know, hey, I'm irritated, but that's it.
Oh my god. Oh, I never said that prayer. I forget he has that. Nope.
Ready to hear her body. Good here. Mention body more than. Yep. Buddy. Vanessa definitely when we do that shit. People like, oh my fucking god, where they added this bitch in Tekken, man.
Low tier guy.
I wonder what kind of bullshit's gonna come our way in Tekken 8, because I really am nervous about that. I really am nervous what kind of bullshit will come our way in Tekken 8.
Death combos just might be easier. You never know.
Stop.
Yeah, I wouldn't want no easy death combos in Tekken 7. I mean Tekken 8. I'd be annoyed.
Hey, I know what you meant. Only thing is so sucks. I think I'm gonna definitely have to get a PS5 by Tekken 8. I don't think Tekken 8 gonna be for PS4. I'd like to be wrong, but I don't think so. Exactly. And people gonna think, you know, Geese wasn't so bad after all.
Wait, you think any of the other characters like from Tekken 5 is going to be in the movie, or is it the series?
No, I think it's going to just be. I think Lee was the only exception. That new Tekken Netflix is going to be mostly focused on the best between Tekken 2, Tekken 3, main Tekken 3. Lee was like the only exception so far. Because there's a leak out there, it's a fake out there of Lily. Lily's not in that thing, by the way. Just don't trust her.
Yeah, I didn't know there was like leaks and shit like that, but like that would be kind of funny if it was. I'm like, yes, we get to hear her English voice again. That's probably why they did that shit. You want to troll Lily fans and make them think that she's gonna have her English voice again. Nope.
In the air. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
oh, hey, Venus. Hi, sweetheart. Nice to see you. I won't be on for too long. I'm just playing with my friend Damien, but it's good to see you anyways. Thank you for stopping by.
I think I'm in my mode again. At my peak.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. What are you playing, Venus? And also, Venus, if whatever you're doing, drop it in the chat so people can check you out. Oh, Devil May Cry 5. Nice. Dang, how the hell did he not break through that? I'm gonna try fucking him one more time to play Nina real quick and call it good night.
Wait, what happened?
What? Nothing. I was
No,
yawning.
just the screen. And like,
Yawning.
It sounds like some kind of like Nina Tekken 3 hit or something.
Really?
When you got hit, you're like, oh.
Oh, you playing Justice 2, so that's nice.
Or maybe more like Anna. It's like, oh.
I hope not, Chris. That's even worse than Street Fighter versus Tekken versus Street Fighter. Tekken 8's gonna. I think it'll be announced at Evo because it's been too quiet. I think it's unrealistic for Tekken to go the whole 2022 with no Tekken 8 news. I don't think it's the game gonna be out in 2022. Hell no. But I feel like we're gonna get the official Tekken 8 news within 2022, and I think most likely Evo time. Also, anyone who's watching the chat, please check out Sing Venus Unicorn. They do amazing content on their YouTube channel. They got a lot of nice content on their channel. And just an all-around friendly person, so please give Venus a check out. I can't tell you to subscribe, but definitely give the channel a check out.
Wait, so I'm guessing you haven't really like watched any of like the older people that we know of, right?
Hmm?
Like, remember when we used to know like a lot of people like other than like they're not like what's his name? I cannot remember. Oh, Evan, and then you know the rest of the group. I guess.
I still probably Evan still follow each other on Twitter, but I don't watch Evan no more. Like I don't like. Don't get me wrong. I like Evan as a person. As a person, I think Evan's dope. But I just don't
inviting weird people in those damn streams. I don't know. It's like I get really weird supporting streamers because it'd be a lot of like weird situations that I see, and it's like it just. Because even with like Emery, like I do not watch him anymore like that. It's weird. I don't even take this.
I support Emery from time to time, but like that most times I just don't have like. Give me. I'll put it like this. I'm like I can tell you this is nothing I'm not ashamed of anymore, and I don't care if he finds out or not. It's not like it doesn't mean nothing. My first discovery Emery, I had a huge crush on Emery. So I used to follow him because like, you know, oh, he's a handsome guy, a crush on him. Then man, you know, a cool person, decent person. That's why he had his first girlfriend, Zoe. I'm not sure, remember he had, people don't know that he had a girlfriend. I'm not sure what happened to his current girlfriend, him and Nicole, but it's not my place to ask. But he had a girlfriend named Zoe when I first started following Emery. I had a question on Emery, I'm like, you know, and he made dope content, he mostly played like this, but Dead Alive was still doing really well. He was making a lot of Dead Alive content. Dead Alive was like actually driving. And then, you know, he also plays on to play Crash Bandicoot because his girlfriend liked the game, his former girlfriend liked the game Crash. Yeah, but you know, as time goes on, you know, I like him as a person, still do, but I just lost interest.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of, it's the same thing.
I don't think he's a bad, it's just like, lately, I just don't know, his energy, and I'm not saying it works for him, so I'm not going to never say, like, his energy is fine by him, I'm not, like, don't change, because I think there's nothing wrong. And it's lately, a lot of people used to interest me, don't interest me no more. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, it doesn't mean like, oh, I'm thinking I'm better than somebody. I just don't, like, interest me. Like, with you, it's a little different. Like, you, Darnell, Chris, you guys support me. So I always feel like, you know, I'm going to always have that same back with you guys. I mean, I'll not be perfect, because I have my depression I go through from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, you don't do no shit like random block me like Temperance did, which is good.
Like,
because I'd be like,
you know
oh,
me. Like, for me to block you, you have to do something truly horrendous for me to block.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, it's like, I'm very empathetic with people who have mental, you know, things and all that, because I have them too, but like, I just don't like when people
I'm very
use
sympathetic
that.
because I struggle with it. And I know that shit is real. A lot of times people think,
use that to like, you know, disrespect people or, you know, random block them because it's
be
like,
a dickhead, but I know it's real because I suffer through it.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's good to, well, I'm not gonna say it's good, but like, it's good to know that people go through these things. Like, we're all human, but like, also don't ever let it like.
Don't worry, I'm not happy that people suffer. Don't get me twisted.
No. I mean, basically, what I'm trying to say is like,
exactly. I wish I'd like to say two things. You know, I mean, it's who I am. I do not wish I was gay.
No, like, damn,
I don't wish I was gay, and I am. I love that. I like men. And I do wish I didn't have some of the mental disorders I have that kind of hinder me in this life. Especially because, you know, my mom's not gonna live forever. My dad's already in the hospital. And eventually I'm gonna be alone. Because, you know, and I'm like, and then what do I do when I'm alone? But I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah, it's like I think about it and I'm like, I don't want to think about it. It's gonna make
Yeah,
me
it's sad.
upset.
You dwell on it too much. It's that. That's life. You know, it's fucking life. You got it. Sometimes you gotta accept the reality that life is gonna be tough down the road. Your parents aren't gonna live forever. Your friends aren't gonna live forever. And you know, it's depressing, but it's the hard truth. You could cry, holler, shout, and scream about it all day. It doesn't change the truth being the truth.
Now I'm like, I'm going to hope everybody lives to 100 and pretend like 100 is far away. That's all I can do. Be like, oh, we'll live forever. Like, I just have to just think like, oh, okay, it'll happen, or think positively, because that's what I do about my grandfather. Like, I just think like, oh, yeah. Think of the good times, but you know, I do miss him because it'd be sometimes I go through some stress with my family.
That's true, Venus. But guess remember DC. Remember NetherRealm Studios makes Injustice in the Mortal Kombat game, so they sound like they put some of the Mortal Kombat characters into Injustice. That's why that happened. Like Scorpion was in Injustice 1, and Injustice 2 has Raiden Sub-Zero. So I'm pretty sure Injustice 3 is going to have some Mortal Kombat characters too, if that ever happens.
Oh, good. But I mean, yeah, ever since my grandfather died, my life changed like a lot. And it'd be some times where I'm like, I want someone to talk to that's not my aunt, but it isn't my mom, and also isn't my dad. And it's like my grandfather kind of fits that bill sometimes. But like, it's like it sucks that he's not here to physically talk to. But it's like, I also wonder.
I think the hard part, yesterday I had a breakdown. I mean, I got recovered quickly because I was at work. So I had to keep my cool. I was thinking about my nephew a little bit too long, and I started crying at work.
Did anyone see you, or like was it like? Just...
No, I keep my tears hidden.
Yeah, because it's like no matter.
I try not to let people know when I'm crying.
Yeah, because people get judgmental.
It's not because remember they can't do nothing about my tears. That's the main reason. They can't do nothing about my tears.
Yeah, I feel awkward crying around people. I try to avoid it. And like,
seeing your Zafina, sees your Zafina's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yes, seeing his comment in the comments while enjoying your weird Zafina customization.
Wait, who is?
My friend Venus. I was talking about seeing her like a few minutes ago. Check the Twitch comments.
Oh, hey, I'm not on there right now.
Oh well, that's fine.
See, people could be trying to say my character is ugly. I would never know.
No. Oh no, he's like, he's actually think it's kind of cool. Sing is a very nice person. I like Sing.
Love my clown costume. But I mean, yeah, just like, cause I tell myself this too, like, I try to not be rude to anyone, I try not to, like, no matter what I'm going through, because, I do believe in, karma, can get you sometimes.
I believe in karma too, definitely. Sometimes karma, I don't think karma does pick and choose who she's gonna go for. I don't believe in that.
That's why I be funny when niggas do me wrong, because I'm like, you gotta answer for that in the afterlife. I'm like, anybody that's done me wrong, answer for it in the afterlife.
Yeah, that's Safina, because Safina, I'm not sure, Safina's infused with a little bit as Dazzle, which was the boss of Tekken 6. Safina's like, she's still Safina, but she has Azazel's arm stuck to her left hand, so she's allowed to tap into some of Azazel's ability.
I know, I just couldn't wait.
Karma retired. Chris is funny. I don't think she ever really got started. Karma, she's like global warming. She works when she wants to. I was trying to see lightning strike twice and then we can go through each other again.
this whole block that bad? Bitch. Oh my god, this character!
Hey, child, catch y'all later. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, that line. Oh no.
You know that line. You know it's my famous closeout line.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Catch y'all next time. Love you guys.
Catch you
Stay
later,
safe and
child.
take care. Leave me alone.
Remember that video? Make it like Katarina's flow.
Low.
Low. Why though? What? What? Oh, I'm about to say. I'm scared. What are you doing?